What you're going to learn is about your purpose in life.
Wow, this is really what this is all about. I'm getting ready for life. I'm going to build a family, and that's what we're going to make our program about.
As odd as it may seem, I wouldn't have changed a thing that has happened, because I think it's helped each one of us grow, and especially some of the boys who were questioning as they were growing how to be as people, and I think they've grown tremendously.
Even though we didn't have a good season winning or losing wise, I think it was a good season because we had somebody who actually cared for us on the football field and made sure that we were all doing well in school, and we were on our stuff and not slacking off and paying attention and doing what we had to do to be on the football field.
The season overall was, in the football terms, it was rough. I mean, but the best way I could say it is what everybody else says when they get new coaches, a rebuilding year. So I think that's what it was. But I definitely think that me and the rest of the seniors had a huge part in making the juniors for next year, who will be seniors next year, good people and have a good, successful season.
Football is a wonderful tool, but getting to know the kids is the actual great enjoyment that I have. Learning their stories so that when they come in down or they come in elated, you know the family they come from, you know why they are the way they are. Talking about their girlfriends and why they're upset about this and that, and hey, how do I get better in school? Several stop in and drop their phones off with me and then come get it at the end of the day so it's not a distraction. We put a planner together so that they do better in school. We had a couple Giving Mondays. The last one was at a nursing home. It was a phenomenal experience for the boys. The seniors went to that, and we've been asked back, of course, because it was such a great experience for the people who live there as well.
At the end of the season, we all were one family. Nobody was bickering at each other if we were losing, or when we were up, we weren't making fun of other teams. We stayed positive and always did good together.
We don't have to throw the ball 100 miles an hour. Throw a catchable pass.
Richard Popp is known as the QB tutor. He's taught the position all over the country at camps like this one. Football has been a part of his life since he can remember. The seeds of his love and passion for the game were sown during his playing days at Livonia Franklin High School, where Popp was an all-state quarterback. His first teacher, Michigan High School Football Coaches Association Hall of Famer, Armin Vigna. He was then a 3-year starter at Wayne State. He's coached at Maple City Glen Lake and Southfield Lathrop High Schools. For the last decade, an offensive assistant coach at Birmingham Brother Rice. During his tenure, the Warriors won 4 state championships, including 3 in a row between 2011 and 2013. Over the years, Richie has come to know that the game of football is a tool and a vehicle to help young people become young adults. It helps them grow in the areas of desire, dedication, perseverance, and allotted life skills. Richie has taken his first head coaching job in over 20 years at Clair Shores Lake Shore, a team that has struggled mightily during that span. 5 winning seasons in 20 years. Coach Popp's ability to instill the mental mindset for the quarterback position is particularly powerful.
We're helping your leadership skills here as well. It's not just about emotion. As a matter of fact, the least important part are your actions. The most important part is who you are as a person. So for some reason, I know the reason, you just haven't been around a while, you're really dropping this like this. Okay, I don't know who you're throwing with, but we want to make sure and get this like this, okay? We show, remember, it's not my way. Remember, it's the way. You notice when you throw the strongest ball, the most accurate ball, it's when your body's in good balance. It just makes sense.
I think Richie's a quality individual. You know, he's been part of our community for a long time. He's mentored a lot of young men that have come through this program, and you know, some people say, you know, is it the high school years that are most impressionable, or is it the college years? And I think from a maturity standpoint, taking a 14 or 13-year-old young man and leaving as a 17 to 18-year-old young man, I think that's the most impressionable time, maturity-wise, socially, mentally, and Coach Popp has been a part of that with multiple kids in our football program.
Your family is the most important team of which you are a part. It is also your forever team. As an athlete,
You're representing not only your school and your team, but your family. Everyone has eyes on you. So understand that role and make choices accordingly.
I'm nervous because they want something special. I also believe that I'm going to deliver on that something special because it's not about me. It's going to be about we, and that's real exciting. The Lakeshore football program will be defined by who you are and what you do. I just happen to be lucky enough to facilitate that for you. You are going to learn the discipline, the respect, the nature of being for one another, because it's not about football what we're doing here. It's about preparing you for life when you leave here. What you're going to learn is about your purpose in life. And then you'll base your decisions on, does it serve my purpose in life, or does it go against what my purpose in life? We're going to learn together that you are lifting weights for him, who's lifting weights for him, who's lifting weights for him, who's lifting weights for him. Because it's really hard for you to let him down. But it's easy for you to let you down because I'm tired, man, I'm not going out. I'm just going to take today off. But if it's for somebody else, it's really hard to let them down.
When the purpose is simply about ourselves, let's say it's selfish, when we come into a situation that's more difficult or bigger than we are as a person, it's very difficult for us to go through that wall or over it, around it, or under it. So we kind of let it go because it just affects me. However, when my purpose is about others, we find a way through that wall, over that wall, around it, under it, any which way, because our purpose is serving others. I was up at 4:45 this morning. I'm elated. I just can't wait to see what's going on here. And as you can see behind me, got a great start with kids out here, so I'm fired up. Go ahead, have a knee. First of all, I'm going to start on time kind of person. Okay, when I tell my family that I'm going to be in the car in 20 minutes, they just start making their way to the back door because that really means about 3.5. Come on, fellas, come on, fellas, come on, fellas. It takes thinking to play this game. Hey! If we can't start behind the line, how you gonna play football?
Simple idea. Go. I don't have to tell you to go when he hits the 5-yard line.
Stay low. Let's go. Work, work, work. Hey, great job not giving up. You gotta keep going, right? Gotta keep going.
How many girls we got on here? Yeah, that makes it a really big step for somebody to take. I don't care if you did it before or not. It makes it a big step to come back, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm proud of you. You can be on my team anytime.
Be courageous in all that you do. Believe in yourself to make the right choices. When faced with a choice, this often occurs with friends, making the right decision based on what you believe. Be brave. You may be standing alone at that time of bravery, but you'll be standing in perfect company because you're doing what you believe is right and you're acting accordingly.
Big day, big day. Today's the 12th, first day of hitting. First day of hitting. Boys are excited. They look great in their uniforms. We'll find out who has courage today. It's a great day. I'm a guy who comes up with quotes. And one of my quotes is, performance alleviates all doubt. And that goes both ways. A great performer, there's no doubt that person's earned their spot. Someone who is subpar, there's no doubt why that person hasn't earned a spot.
That's better.
Fight! Touchdown, great score.
Move your feet, Trevor. Move your feet.
It's a great hit. Work! That's a good fight in that pit. I'm very excited about some kids I thought I would be excited about.
I'm a little bit disappointed in some of the kids because I think they're questioning what's going on a little bit. What do you think I'm thinking? So hopefully some maturation over the season will help us out with that. I think for them, more than for me really, is now I got that first one out. Now the techniques we've been doing make sense. Why we do this, why we do that, and of course for really anybody, once you start understanding why, things become a little bit easier to do. I'm excited. Work! Work! Nice job, Tanner! Now he had been named a captain by the other coach already, for obvious reasons. I find out about eligibility. He goes, on the last week of school, I was going and scrambling with all my teachers, and I really don't know what my grades are yet. Well, getting to know him, it certainly isn't lack of intelligence. He knows every single blocking for every single player on the offensive line and every single play. So it's lack of interest to do well in school. He's turned himself around big time, and he's a heck of a leader for us.
Going into the last week of school, I was real nervous because throughout the last trimester, I failed to get the job done with my academics. So going into the last week of school, I had crunch time, and the last 45 minutes, the last day of school, I was still doing extra credit. We've built a family the past couple weeks. I love it. Become a tighter knit group. I'm loving it. I'm having a great time, and I think my whole team is, so it's good.
Let's go be with me. Lake Shore, Detroit. Hey, today's about learning about each other a little bit, working to get prepared for our opponent a little bit. Okay, no one wins anything today unless we all win something today. And that's knowledge and getting better. Hey. There it is. Who's my right guard? Well, let's go. It's a great ball, outside shoulder. You're a guy or no guy?
My creed is power are the visions created in your mind.
Absolutely. Good job. Nice job. Great catch. Great catch. Hey.
Right there, read.
Johnny, what did the linebacker do? No, he sat right there and came up the field. So give the ball to the outside. Okay, here we go. Outside guy. There it is. Good effort. Lake Shore, Detroit. Have a knee, take your helmets off. Hey guys, I would venture to say that this is the only high school group who does this together like this. I don't know of any others. I'm really proud of how you conducted yourself. I think you went at it, but you didn't go at each other. I think down here is opportunities to smash, but you got your fits. Because everyone wants to stay healthy for our scrimmages and games. Great job.
Our whole mission and purpose, and I appreciate Rich inviting us out, was to expose our kids. We have to show our kids that there's more to life than just that few blocks that they live in, and they need to see that everybody that they encounter, man, is not here against them. So,
you know, to me, we're going to use the game of football because one day these guys might work together, live in the same neighborhood together. You just never know. So we have an opportunity to bring Detroit into St. Clair Shores, and next year St. Clair Shores is going to Detroit for the same thing, to build a brotherhood and a unity. And it's up to us, people who know the importance and power of that, to use this game to enforce it in our young people. And boy, oh boy, do they take to it well. So I'm excited that they will be neighbors and colleagues and friends later on in life.
hey, Rich, thank you, brother.
Yeah,
appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
Great stuff.
St. Clair Shores Lake Shore last winning season was 2009. Since then, they've compiled a record of 23 wins, 32 losses. A new coach, a new philosophy. The season begins.
Gentlemen, put it together tonight. Put it all together tonight and make every minute worth it. Every minute worth it tonight. Strap yourself up. Let's get hand in hand. We'll walk down. I'm not stupid. We're getting our tails handed to us. I know we are, in lots of ways. But I want to focus on what we're doing well, and let's keep doing that well. And a couple of those things that we need to always do well is jog off that field. When you're most down in your life is when you have to act like you're the most up in your life. Good luck the rest of the year.
You too. Listen, Coach, I just want to let you know, man, I follow your tweets and stuff like that, man. You're very inspirational.
All right.
Keep doing a good job.
Keep going. Hey, good work. I'm so proud of you. You did not sit over here and blame people for what was happening. We will get better every single day. I promise you, we will get better every single day. You have to commit to working every day. When you drive in the nail, not get happy. Because when you get happy, you get hurt. Because you don't go as hard. You don't do things right, and bad things happen. You win with class. I'm really proud of you. This is why we do what we do, so that the bulbs are brighter on our side, but you do it right every time. It's the most important part about it.
Our whole lives we face adverse situations. How we act in those situations determines how we will grow. Those who face adversity head-on, staring it in the face and acting to overcome it, grow immensely in a positive way. It becomes their habit to work through adverse situations.
Yeah, D. Carlo. There you go.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to run.
Despite some proud moments on the football field for the Lake Shore Shoreans, they lost their next 5 games by a total of 142 points. It's staying together through the challenges that life lessons are learned. Coach Popp rallied the troops as they prepared for the final weekend of the 2016 season.
It's the last time you'll support somebody that has the last day of a practice for football for the rest of their lives. Make sure you help make it memorable in a positive way. So a lot of programs come up with some traditions. Widen out a little bit, guys. Come up with some traditions, and I think probably the mostly wide used is you get a tunnel, you run down, you get one last hit. I was talking to Coach Coffey, he said pretty much that's what they did at Kennedy. I think that's what most people do. So I muddled over a few things and shot some texts back and forth to the coaches. And I came up with what we're gonna call the Shorean Senior Circle at the end of the year. So what the seniors are gonna do is they're gonna go clockwise around and shake the hand of everyone who will succeed them. Love you.
Thank you.
Go back in the middle. I was reading your emails today from the beginning of the year. Good job, Harry.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Coming back. Thanks for staying with us.
I feel like he changed my life just because, like, the stuff he say, his words is powerful. So, like, he, like, you know, like, he'll make you want to just do stuff. Like, the stuff he say will make you just want to become a better person. That's what most people appreciate him for.
I'm sad to say that, you know, they weren't part of the tradition we're building in terms of the winning part. But they are absolutely the foundation of that. This year has been a smack in the face a lot for all of us in lots of ways. And these guys all stayed here. I admire nothing more than someone who keeps coming back and faces adversity to overcome it. So I'm extremely proud of them, and I know they'll take that along with them the rest of their lives. Hey, Tanner, hey, we got them all together. Give me one. Give me a hoorah. Hoorah! We rise!
You guys, give all you've got. When you're in the play, it's intense. It's passion. It's all out. It's leave your feet. It's hold on for dear life until your buddies come. And realize you're doing it for each other every single play. Not one time do we quit, give up, any of it. Right to the end. It's a great way to finish your season. I wish for you the victory. Those of you who are moving on, I know you've learned lessons that will take you for the rest of your life. I promise you.
I loved his coaching style. I liked how positive he always was with the kids. He's a football coach. Of course, he's going to yell and motivate kids in various different ways, but always stays positive with the kids and always motivating them to do their best. Taught me a whole heck of a lot. More things are going to come from the positive than from the negatives. You got to focus on the negatives. We got to try to correct our mistakes as football coaches. And same way in life, we got to correct our mistakes, but move on from them and know that we will get better from them.
I just want to thank all of my coaches, for helping me become a better young man. and teaching me life skills. And
it's so easy to say, I believe in myself. Yet, living that can be more difficult. The words seem to flow easily when we say it, not much effort. However, our actions are what speak so loudly about us believing in ourselves or not. They really determine whether we're believing in ourselves. This is Coach Popp. I want to thank state champs for a great year. Make sure you live a positive life, be that positive example, and I promise you happiness in your life. Thank you.